Hi guys, today I'm bringing you a game with me in the IS8 and my platoon mates Inodium in the Conqueror. We start this game on the map Himmelstor, which is a map that I both love and hate, because for some reason games either go really well here or really bad. Now I asked Inodium at first if he wants to go left or if he wants to go right, and then he says that we can flank, and I like that. He probably says it because he knew I like that. So we go right and we just drive over there, and the T-54 that's over there is actually a guy that we met last game, and I do not have a lot of confidence in his skills. And when you see him hesitating like that and just standing still and not driving where he should at all, you can probably understand why. Now, as you know, Zinodium asked me if I like the tank I'm driving. I actually love it. I think it's my favorite tier 9, but just like Himmelsdorf, it's a bit of a love-hate relationship, because there are games where I just adore this tank, and there are games where I'm like, why don't you have just a little bit more armor? But at the same time, it can bounce quite a lot, as you will see in this match. So we drive around the train tracks. I keep all the walls intact, mostly because any enemy that's flanking here will get spotted by my team, and I can get behind them easily then and shoot them in the rear. But no one seems to be here, and as Zinodium drives there, he spots the T-95, which is basically just camping and looking to shoot us from across the whole expanse over there with the base and all. So he goes head first towards that with most of the team, and I get to drive behind it. Only the IS8 isn't that mobile, it can't take that turn, so I have to adjust a little and then just drive forwards. I'm not really afraid of going here because most of the enemy team seems to be on the right, so I shoot the T-95 and I track him, which is great for the team because now I can't do anything. And as I'm ready to reload, I spot the FE to my right, so I pull back because I do not want to get shot from that side. But as Zinodium makes my kill, I can go there and focus on that guy, and I use the little hill as cover, and that works because he actually shoots that instead of me, which is always nice. And with most of the enemy team in the middle of the map, I'm not really afraid of going after a guy that's running for me, especially when it's a British tank, because that means I can plan it easily. So I drive forwards, I peek around the corner, and the enemy Conqueror is actually waiting for me, so he shoots me a little. But I do get a shot into the FV, and then I just pull back and wait to reload. I start putting myself in a side-scraping position, because that might actually be very useful with this little hill. And as I do that and I peek around the corner, I see that the Conqueror is actually getting help from his friend the E100, and I don't like that at all, because the IS8 does not have a lot of armor, and if they rush me I'd so be dead. Now the Conqueror shoots me again, which tracks me, but I get the shot in the E100 before I fix myself and hide. And I actually bounced the E100, so I'm very grateful for that. I've activated my adrenaline, because, well, if I do not get a lot of shots into these guys fast, I'm doomed. And as the Conqueror comes forward, I'm pretty sure I'm doomed anyway, but he manages to bounce on me, and then he's nice enough to peek around the corner again, so I can actually shoot him in turn. He's killed my driver now, and I can't fix it yet, so that's actually not a good thing, because it makes me less mobile and less likely to bounce shots. But as the E100 and the Conqueror both peek out, I manage to bounce them both, or at least they do 0 damage, they trick me. But I don't mind that much. And right now I'm actually getting a little help from my team, which I'm very grateful for, because the object manages to kill the Conqueror, and that leaves only the E100 to deal with. So as he pulls back, I reload, and then I get to kill him. And somehow I've managed to survive that with about a third of my health left. So I'm really grateful to the object and send him a thank you note, because I wouldn't have survived it without his help. So after that I drive forwards to see who else I can shoot, and I shoot the AK at precisely the wrong part of the tank, so he manages to bounce that. And as he drives around the building, I do not use my Prima, I do not load HE, and I think I'm suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome, because when he arrives again, despite him being all red, I shoot anyway, and I even miss. So he gets another kill in before Zinodium kills him, and then I drive forwards to peek around the corpse of the mouse in the middle of the square and get the final kill, which earns us a Brothers in Arms medal. It's actually very ironic to me that the last kill was the FV that ran from me in the beginning of the battle. And as the battle results load, I'm very happy to see the golden little end and the steel wall. Xenodium and I carried this game pretty well, I'd say. It was an epic game for me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I'll be seeing you guys the next time.